Okay, guys, so, I was going to work on some other things, and I ran across something today, so, there was, a catastrophic event today, that's being called a political shooting, okay, and there was a man by the name of Charlie Kirk, who was assassinated, okay, and I just really feel like bullshit is all over this. Not, and I'm not saying that because I'm like, oh my gosh, he didn't die. This didn't happen. That's not what I'm saying at all. Okay. So this man, his name is Charlie Kirk. Okay. He's a Caucasian man. He is said to be a conservative political influencer slash activist or what have you guys. And there was some type of event at a college in Utah today, guys. Okay, hold on just a minute. I want to pull this up. Okay, so the Utah officials, they've been holding this press conference, guys. If y'all go and listen to this press conference, they did it about an hour ago. Y'all. I was sitting up listening to this while I was cooking my daughter's food or what have you, y'all. The undertone of what's being said, the subliminals and everything or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. It's like bullshit, okay? Because first of all, like I said, there was an event that was going on in Utah today, okay? And I'm trying to see what was the name of I know it was in Utah and it was at this university. Yeah, it was at a university in Utah, but I was trying to get the actual name of it. I'm literally just seeing it, guys. But anyway, so there was this event that was going on, okay? I think he was like going to be speaking or something like that at this event, guys, okay? So obviously with any type of event, of course, and this is on a college campus, okay? It's crowded. People are out there. From students to faculty to even other individuals that wanted to come to this event, I suppose, or what have you. Broad daylight, this man is, only him, shot and killed, right? So they would have you to believe that out of all these people out here, somebody walked through the crowd with a weapon, specifically went there to kill Charlie Kirk, got close enough to aim, shoot, kill him, and casually the fuck left. Nobody stopped the shooter. Nobody seen the shooter. Can't nobody find the fucking shooter, right? They arrested a guy who had absolutely nothing to do with the shooting, okay? Which they said that, you know, they basically, you know, dismissed him from any wrongdoing or you know, pertaining to the shooting. However, they say, oh, but this person is being held on obstruction of justice. How the fuck did they obstruct justice if you apprehended the wrong fucking suspect for the crime that they did not commit? How is that obstructing justice? Okay? So they claim, oh, this person, we've cleared this person of any wrongdoing for the shooting. However, they're still being held and they were booked for obstructing justice. How the fuck do you obstruct justice for something you didn't fucking do? Nevertheless, in this press conference, they slipped up and said that, you know, at first, in the beginning of the press conference, you hear first couple of people that were speaking was like, oh, this manhunt is underway. We're going to find you. We're going to hunt this person down. We're going to bring you to justice. You know, all this other kind of stuff, right? And then here, they just slipped up and was like, oh, we have a suspect in custody. So, of course, the press, you know, chimes in real quick like, hold up, wait. Okay, so you have a different person in custody that's being questioned right now. We have a person of interest. They're not naming this person, of course. And in situations like this, okay, with staged events, you need to understand that they're buying time, okay? They're trying to figure out who the patsy is going to be and what the cover story is going to be exactly, okay? This is when they delay everybody with information. They tell you, oh, they got a person of interest in custody, but they're not giving you information about that person or what have you. And then the press person was like, so this is a different person from the first person that you said that you had and you cleared, yet you were still holding for obstruction of justice. Yeah, this is a totally different person. So, like, okay. They supposedly have another person of interest who, as of an hour ago, because that's when that press conference was done, questioning a person of interest, okay, who they're not saying yay or nay, this person had any involvement in the shooting, okay? The reason why I'm saying all of this, guys, okay, is because this was a hit. Okay, this was a hit from high up. There is somebody who is high up in power, who is in authority, who is in leadership, who's wealthy, lead, possibly somebody in government that wanted that man dead. Okay, the mere fact that this was a public event in broad daylight and all of these people around, there was nobody on that ground with a gun on that campus that killed that man. He was killed by a sniper. Period. It was a hit. He was assassinated. It's being called a political assassination because the type of activist he is. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he may have did some type. He's a conservative. I think he may have done. I think he worked with the Republican Party or something like that or whatever. This was a hit, guys. The reason why they don't have any suspect right the fuck away, okay? And they're delaying information of saying, okay, we are in hot pursuit of this person. We got the person. There's such and this is the you know what I'm saying? Even when something has happened, okay? But they don't have the suspect yet. They know who the suspect is, and so they'll tell people, oh my gosh, this tragic thing has happened. We know that it was such and such, who's such and such age, from such and such. They drive such and such. They're this race. They're blah, blah, blah. This is what they had on. We're in hot pursuit of them. We're going to track them down. We're going to find them. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. That's if they had the suspect. Okay. They're building a patsy right now. Okay. What they're doing is building their cover story. Okay. With what they're going to come with next. There was no shooter on the grounds. Okay. Ask yourself, if you went to an event, and in that crowded event, somebody got to shooting, okay, and shot someone, and I'm not talking about, of course, like random shots, a whole bunch of shots being fired. A lot of people would run, they would duck, they would hide. That's what you do when somebody is just spraying bullets, blah, 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 not aiming at anybody in particular, just shooting up a bunch of people, okay? But when you have a person who has gone to an event, and they're not there to hurt anybody else except a particular person, that person is going to go through the event, go through that crowd, get close enough to that person, and walk up and boom, shoot him. Okay? Would not the biggest manly men that was in that audience tackle the fuck out of that shooter? One shooter? With like what, a handgun? Okay, because that motherfucker didn't walk in broad daylight through no event, through no big crowd of people with no semi-automatic weapons and shit like that without people seeing this. You understand what I'm saying? It's a warm day out and some more shit, okay? So to hide, to conceal, you have to ask yourself, even if a person was to come through a crowd of people like that with semi-automatic weapons, they're long. You understand what I'm saying? To conceal this shit, he would have had to have on a fucking trench coat or some shit. He would have stuck out like a sore thumb and looked suspicious as fuck on a summer day or a warm day in a fucking trench coat. Okay? There was no shooter on the ground, Spirit is saying. Okay? This was a hit, and this was a sniper from a distance, from a building across the street or down the way or something, shot this man. Okay? Nobody else got hurt. There was no other bullets that was shot at other people. That shooter knew exactly who they were going to kill. Okay? This was an assassination. It's being called a political assassination, of course. But what they're not going to tell you is that this was a hit. Okay? This was a set up from high up. There's somebody high up in power that wanted that man dead. Okay? This wasn't some random delinquent ignorant, mentally ill, psychopathic ass maniac that just, didn't like Charlie Kirk, didn't like his viewpoints on anything, didn't like his activism or something, and heard that he was going to be at this event and was so mad at him that they was going to show the fuck up and shoot the hell out of him. Yeah, no. That's not how they go. That's not how they go. And the reason why they're trying to tell you, the reason why they're telling people right now in this press conference, oh, we don't have, the person who they arrested at first, who they snatched up at first, or what have you, y'all, is trying to make it seem like they was really in hot pursuit of somebody. They got somebody in custody, but come to find out the person that they put in custody at first wasn't really the person, but they're holding that person on obstruction of justice. Yet I don't know why they was being charged for that, considering the fact that you have cleared them of all wrongdoing for having anything to do with this shooting in the first fucking place. It's all a setup. It's all staged. Okay? Because where's the weapon? You don't understand what I'm saying? And like, who in the fuck would this be? Who would he be? He would have to be some kind of, what is he, Batman or some shit? He showed up some goddamn where, pulled off this crime and just flew the fuck away? He would have had to literally leave running through the damn crowd to get the hell away in a freaking hurry. I don't know if y'all ever have been to a college campus, especially a university, but the campuses are huge, okay? Their courtyards are freaking huge. Okay? Some college campuses it take you 20 damn minutes, 30 minutes to even get back to the fucking parking lot. The nearest parking lot or some goddamn where. Some places, it just depends. I don't know anything about this university in particular, but I do know when most universities, it's pretty big. We're not talking about a community college here, which is a lot smaller than a university. Okay? Y'all, this was a hit. This was a hit. Okay? So, I just want to look and see. Look at that. Somebody was jealous of him. Somebody was jealous, envious, and intimidated by him, in competition with him, wanted some type of retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on him because he has some type of success, triumph, victory, or public recognition here. This is a married man. This is a family man. He's married. He has children and every fucking thing, y'all. And he was only 30. We're not talking about no old man here. That man was I think they said he was 31 years old, bro. That is too young for people to fucking be dying. Cause what? You don't like this person's viewpoints. You don't like what they have to say. You don't like their ideals or what have you. Hold on, guys. I only shuffled a few times, guys. I'm literally looking at the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the Death card, the Emperor. Looky, the Devil. Somebody in the devil energy, whoever this is in this devil energy, is who was jealous and intimidated by him. In competition with him, wanted some type of retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on him. I'm wondering, is he a fire sign? Is he married to a fire sign? Yep. Look at this. The 8 of Wands with a Judgment card here. Somebody sent somebody a particular... Somebody received some type of messages, news, information, or communication. And some type of judgment was made. A decision was made. The Judgment card is about a judgment call, a mission of some kind, an awakening of some kind, decisions being made, actions being taken. Look at this. King of Pentacles, King of Swords, the High Priest, 7 of Swords. Look at this shit here. There's 2 men, matter of factly, who are involved. Earth sign man, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and an air sign man, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and whoever is in this High Priestess energy. Okay? And the 7 of Swords is you know what I'm saying? It speaks of betrayal. It speaks of deception and manipulation, trickery, lies, deceptions, manipulations, trickery, fuckery, cheating, deceiving, and a multitude of other things, guys. Somebody sent the message. at a particular point in time here. Let me see why this is why this is out here. If before I speak on this, because I also seen the Lovers, okay, and also seen some other cards here, okay. So to clarify this, and real quick, let me see. What is his? So he was born October 14th of 93 in Arlington Heights, Illinois. And this situation happened in Orem, Utah. Okay, would that make him a would that make him a Scorpio? Or would that make him what did I say? October 13th, Libra. That would actually make him a Libra. Oh shoot. It's October 14th. Yeah, that would make him a Libra. Okay, so he's an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Well, oh my gosh. I said that makes him a Libra, and then I said that makes him an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. He's a Libra, guys, okay? That makes him an air sign. Yeah. So let's see what's going on here. Spirit, clarify this Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here? Somebody was jealous of him, though. We got the Justice card here. I'm telling you, somebody in power, somebody in authority, somebody who works for the government in this Devil energy here. Okay, you got the Devil that's clarifying the Five of Wands here. Okay, we know that the Devil is all about it's evil, it's wicked, it's sinister, it's dark, it's demonic, it's toxic. Okay, the Devil speaks to a lot of different things. Okay, a lot of different things, but yeah. Yeah. So justice is clarifying the Six of Wands here. Okay, so he had a lot of success, triumph, or victory, maybe politically, or as it relates to. I think this is what he was like an activist about, you know, justice type of things, legal type of things, or what have you guys. Okay. I don't know what the hell is. Something is going on. I'm seeing a Ten of Swords clarifying the Four of Wands. Yeah. There was some type of betrayal, disloyalty, and sabotage. Ruin, fatal ending within his marriage here. I don't know what the hell is going on. Oh, child, we're going to have to look at this. But the Ten of Swords is clarifying the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is like usually the married card of the deck, okay? It usually speaks of like marriage and families and celebrations and different things as such, okay? Damn, it came out again. Did somebody want him dead due to a lover situation? Because, see, this was what I was talking about a few minutes ago. This Lover's card wanted to come out under the Six of Wands, but I didn't want to put that out there. I didn't want to say that like that. Some type of judgment, whatever this judgment or decision that was made, which I feel like was to take him out, had to do with some type of proposition offer, something that was made here. Okay, you got his energy clarifying, or no, actually, there's a water sign. Hold on, let me make sure. There's a water sign that wants to clarify the Death card here. The person who killed him may be a water sign. Spirit, clarify death for us, please. Clarify death. Clarify death, Spirit. What the fuck is going on? I'm seeing the King of Cups again. With the Four of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Which will be his energy, the Knight of Swords. But this could very well be another person. Whoever this King of Cups is water sign masculine. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. He received some type of small offer, proposition, or proposal from air sign individual. Okay? Now, this is either Charlie Kirk or this is somebody else here. Because I'm also seeing a fire sign individual here with the Judgment and the Nine of Swords here. Spirit, what's going on? Clarify the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here as it relates to Charlie? As it relates to Charlie Kirk. The Emperor as it relates to Charlie Kirk. So we got his energy here. A water sign. It was a water sign that killed him. A water sign man. You got the Devil, Justice, Ten of Swords, King of Cups. And he's coming out as, he's a King of Swords, but he's coming out as the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I'm seeing the Moon at the bottom of the deck. So there was definitely some things that was, like, the Moon is all about secret things and hidden things, criminal activity, things going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, something being done in secret behind his back, okay? However, the Moon illuminates, okay? So something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up could have came to the light, which brung with this Moon, or excuse me, with the World card being here, brung about some type of completion, an ending of a cycle in some way, shape, form, or fashion. We got the Fool here. He could have foolishly took a leap of faith and stepped into the unknown or something like that, or what have you. He could have been generous or giving to someone in particular here. There could be some type of gossip or rumors or something like that. Oh, shit. Let me see here. I hope he didn't have an affair or something. Because this looked like y'all, what's so trippy about this, y'all, now, I didn't go to sleep until the wee hours of this morning. What time is it? Oh, it's a whole nother day. Okay, so yesterday, okay, I didn't go to sleep till about 4 something in the morning, y'all. Okay, and so I ended up watching Law and Order, the original Law and Order, or what have you, because I was watching Pluto, and Pluto has sent me a message that they added a new channel on their thing, which is Law and Order. So they're showing Law and Order, the original one there, or what have you, which I have it on another channel. I can watch all the different Law and Orders, but I was watching it last night, y'all, and this one episode came on, and it's so interesting that this shit happens today, y'all. It is weird how shit happens, but I be telling y'all, like, I got this, I don't even know what this particular gifts that I have is even called, okay? It just the fuck happens, okay? Y'all, I swear, I do not know what episode that was, because like I said, I was watching it on Pluto or what have you, but it was a Law and Order episode, the original Law and Order, y'all, okay? And there was this guy who was like, he was like a political person, activist type of person or whatever. Well, it was like, you know how they be having, like, it was some type of gathering or rally or get together or whatever. And it has something to do with the gays, okay? So it was like the majority of the crowd of people, like they had, you know, police officers out there. There was, you know, and everything or whatever that was like blocking the venue or whatever. It was almost kind of like a town hall type of thing, but a bigger event than that, even though they were inside of a building or what have you. So it was like the gays, and they was all, you know, hoo ha rah rah for like whatever they was like fighting the cause for. Exactly. And this person, the man that was speaking, he's like an activist, and you know, he was like into political stuff. Like he may have been a politician or something like that, or what have you, but he was like also like this activist or something, but he was like the head of whatever this meeting was that they was having, and it was heated, it was going back and forth. Okay, y'all, when the meeting let out and everybody started walking outside, that man got shot and killed. The political man, the activist man that was in that show. I swear to God on my life, y'all, I just seen it yesterday morning. Like, it was like, and I dozed off to sleep right the fuck after that. Because I never forget, the person who shot him was wearing like this green type of coat, jacket like type of thing, and he even had left the gun in the pocket of the jacket. And there was this one woman who was like, oh, I seen him, I was across the street, this person was arguing with the guy, and he shot him and he took off running. Well, the person took off running down the street, but he dropped the coat, the green coat. They had the gun still in the pocket, in the trash can, right there on the damn street. And so the police, you know, they in hot pursuit to find them. They running down the street. When they pull up and get there, the detectives see every damn thing. And so they get halfway down the street and just happen to look in the trash on down the sidewalk or wherever, and lo and behold, they found the green coat that the woman said that the man had on, or jacket or whatever. And it had the gun inside of it. And, you know, so, you know, the whole show, the rest of the show go on with them looking for the killer and, you know, questioning people and who seen what and all this other kind of shit, y'all. So, I seen that on Law and Order last night. I don't know what fucking episode it is. It's on regular Law and Order. The old school one, the original one, y'all. Okay? I just seen this shit. And I be damn if this damn man, this situation don't happen. Now, this wasn't like, I don't think, you know what I'm saying? It was for that, like, this wasn't like some type of like, you know, rally for gay people or anything like that. That was just what was displayed in the show. Okay. And it just so happened that this was like a politician / activist type of guy or what have you. And he was like the talking head of this meeting, and all the other people that was, you know, in the audience and attendance, they was heated and they were going back and forth and arguing their points back and forth and different things like that. But right after the meeting, this man ends up getting shot by somebody, and the shooter takes the fuck off. But in that situation, he ended up having like face-to-face contact with this person. Like, they ended up in like this heated, you know, discussion before the person shot him and took off or what have you. Okay, and the way they showed it in the show, they didn't show the argument, interaction back and forth with him and the other person before he shot him. These other people, everybody was coming out of the little venue thing or whatever, and everybody was standing out and talking or whatever, and then all of a sudden people heard gunshots and things like that and ran over to where they heard the gunshots at, and dude on the ground dead or what have you, y'all. And so it is no coincidence. That happens to me all the time. I keep telling y'all, like, I'll fucking see something, have a vision of something that, like, it happens in different ways or what have you, and then shit fucking happens, bro. I kid you not. I kid you the hell not. Spirit, clarify. Give me clear and accurate messages as it relates to Charlie Kirk, please. Please clarify the Five of Wands with the Devil. Why is the Five of Wands and the Devil here? Why is the Five of Wands in the Devil? So I'm seeing the King of Swords here. This is his energy, unless it's another, this is another air sign. But he obviously wasn't jealous of himself, so this could be another air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That was jealous, envious, or intimidated by him, in competition with him, wanted some type of retaliation, punishment, and payback or revenge on him. Somebody that's like very demonic and chained to the damn devil. Okay? Spirit, give me one more on the Five of Wands and the Devil. Shit. It came out again. Now I'm seeing the Knight of Swords with the Two of Cups. I think he might have had... Now I'm seeing this fire sign. Oh, shoot. I think he might have had an affair with somebody, or something was going on. Let me be sure, though, y'all, because I don't just want to be saying some stuff, but it seems like that's what the hell is coming up. There go the King of Cups. And then moon again. Some of the same energy. I'm using another tarot deck than the first one I'm using. Some of the same energy is coming up, coming out. This water sign man is the person that killed him. Somebody convinced, coerced, paid this person to kill him though, or something. This is the King of Cups with the moon. Any other messages? Spirit, Five of Wands. Five of Wands with the Devil. Well, matter of fact, let's do one by one. Spirit, clarify the Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands. Who was this that was just... There was some type of, like, strife or conflict. Personality clashes of some kind. Misunderstanding. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles here, okay? So this jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition. This had to do with... maybe the work that he did. Is we got the Eight of Pentacles here, okay? So the Eight of Pentacles is all about the money one makes from the work that they do, okay? Their talent, skills, abilities, their mastery, and the work that they do. Spirit, clarify the Six of Wands. Clarify the Six of Wands. There are several individuals that keeps coming up. There's another air sign. There's a fire sign, and there's a water sign that keeps coming up in the energy around him. Spirit, clarify the Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here? Okay, so I'm seeing the Hierophant. So he basically got in a position where he was like a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like Hierophants are look like that as like leaders. They can even be seen as rulers. Other people look to Hierophants for you know, teaching or guidance. You know, look up to Hierophants for directions and different things like that, or what have you. Your Hierophants are usually people who are conservative, who has like you know, traditional values or even religious or spiritual values. Okay, they all for like you know, they usually stand for like values and conforming and institutions and different things like that. He was in a Hierophant position. He had reached a level of success, triumph, victory, public recognition. He, you know, reached a very high milestone. I'm also seeing an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus. Oh, this is a lot of men. These are all men. Every other energy that I see coming out, these are all men. Spirit, what's going on with this Four of Wands? Why is the Four of Wands here? Why is the Four of Wands here? He could be married to a fire sign, or in a serious committed relationship with a fire sign. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is a married man. Spirit, clarify. Damn, now I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles. I've been seeing the fire sign. Spirit, clarify the Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here? Why is the Four of Wands here? So I'm seeing the Ace of Cups here, okay? This person, now I'm seeing the Ten of Swords again. This person's wife could have been in some extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions pertaining to some type of betrayal or disloyalty. Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands. So the Three of Pentacles talks about collaborations and contracts. It talks about a group of people, individuals collaborating together for the purposes of money. And the Two of Wands talks about a decision being made. So there's like three or more people who collaborated together for the purposes of money and made the decision to sacrifice Charlie Kirk. I'm telling you, this was a paid hit. There go that Queen of Wands again. Okay? And you know, I'm gonna say allegedly, but you know, because this is a situation that just happened, but this is information that wouldn't come out no way. Allegedly, this person's wife knew that this was going to happen, like was in on this setup. Okay, I can't say that this person plotted and planned it and schemed it and set it up, but this person's wife knew that it was going to happen. Spirit, clarify the Four of Wands. There you go again. Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. This person's wife, I thought she might have been a fire sign because it keeps going back and forth between showing a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, his wife could have been a Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But I'm seeing the Ace of Cups here. Okay. So there was definitely some extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions. A lot of times the Ace of Cups can be seen as like bliss and harmony and joy and fulfillment and different things like that. But not when it's a tragic situation like this going on. The Ace of Cups overall is like an overflow of emotions, okay? It could be any type of extreme feelings or overwhelming emotions. It could be of bliss and happiness, or it could be of sadness, rage, or anger. It could be any type of emotions, but it's an overflow of those emotions, okay? Yeah, this person's death was a hit though. This person's death was a hit. There was like some type of contract out on him with the Three of Pentacles. Okay, whoever this King of Cups is the shooter. Okay, but this person was like contracted or something to kill Charlie Kirk. And I keep seeing a lover situation. I do believe he had an affair. And I do believe he had an affair, and it is allegedly with somebody of the same sex. Allegedly. Okay, I'm not doing this to speak ill of the dead. I'm doing this to get to the truth of what happened to him. But I know, matter of factly, obviously he was assassinated. But I'm doing this to prove that it came from higher up. This wasn't no random occurrence by some disgruntled as regular, everyday, average Joe. Is what I'm trying to put, prove here. Okay, not to put this man. That's why I'm reluctant about the other information I'm getting of putting this. Because that's technically, I don't care about stuff like that. But that type of stuff comes out in the reading. But and especially if it has to do with what led up to him being killed in the first place. Okay, and it obviously do. The extreme feelings, overwhelming emotions, and the ultimate betrayal, disloyalty, and sabotage within the marriage has to do with his affair. Okay, the wife knows about this. Okay, I can't say that was solely the only reason why he was sacrificed, but it's definitely a factor. Allegedly, according to the information I'm getting by my spirit guides, I must tell y'all that this is for your entertainment purposes only. Okay, and it does seem like it was with someone of the same sex. Okay, I don't know if somebody was going to expose him, if this was going to come out or some shit like that, or this is just a situation that, it was found out or known by his constituents, his wife, or whomever, and then some plot, was set up to sacrifice him to take him out because of it, or what have you. But yeah. Spirit, clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. I'm seeing the Emperor on the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? And this Emperor is so eerie because he's looking directly at this damn card. I'm seeing shadow side here. So he was in his shadow side, okay? His shadow side, a person's shadow side is, he was in his south node. Okay, his dark side, his shadow side. Okay, so maybe he was into a person. Is into several different things, and when they're in their shadow side. Spirit, clarify the devil. Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here, Spirit? I'm seeing the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about truth, clarity, awareness, insight, epiphanies, breakthroughs, visions. He may have sold his soul to the devil. He may have sold out for his job, his occupation or career. Okay. This Ace of Swords could speak of some type of toxic, you know, maybe he has some bad habits or addictions, because, you know, the devil talk about a lot of different things, from to sex, sexualities, lust, temptations, desires. It also speaks to one's south node, shadow side, dark side. It also speaks to addictions, okay, as well as addictive patterns of behavior, temptations and toxicities, bad habits. Um, You know, the devil speak of obsessions, possessions, restrictions, addictions, and a multitude of different things here, okay? But there was definitely some type of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition because of his job here, okay? And the Ace of Swords is wanting to clarify the devil. There may be some type of truth or clarity pertaining to this person's maybe toxic behavior. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the devil don't necessarily have to be to somebody's soul down or something like that. It could just be their toxic behavior in some type of way, shape, form, or fashions. But it, you know, considering the fact that this has to do with this person's, you know, job, Spirit, clarify the devil. Clarify the devil. Seeing the Magician. Three of Swords. Clarify the devil, Spirit. Yeah, he sold out. Yeah, he sold out. Yep, for the love of money. For money. Both the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles come out on this devil energy. And I keep seeing this Lovers here. I don't know if it was some type of initiation process or something. What's going on with that? Or he just did that out of his own bad habits, lustful temptations and addictions, or something like that, or what have you. But with that Ace of Swords here, somebody found out the truth or clarity, which I feel like factors into what has happened to him, allegedly, guys. Okay, yeah. I'm seeing the Page of Swords with karma. His energy with justice. I don't know if some type of gossip or rumors was gonna come out or pertaining to. Ooh. Yeah, it's like some type of truth or clarity here, like something. Spirit, clarify justice for us. Clarify justice. Clarify justice. Something could have went on in some type of party, get together, celebration, social engagement of some kind as well. Spirit, clarify justice. Clarify justice. Clarify justice, Spirit. Why is justice here? I'm telling you, this something is political in nature. They if you listen to the press conference, they're calling this a political assassination, and it is. Okay? If y'all have ears to hear and eyes to see, and y'all pay attention, they put the truth in plain sight. Okay? They're just speaking a bunch of witch language and riddles and rhymes and subliminals and different shit. So most people hear one thing on the surface when it's a whole nother conversation being had. Okay? This is a political assassination. That alone lets you know that this was no random average Joe, this gruntle ass person that just decided to go and kill this man. This was a hit, and it came from high up. Okay? Spirit, clarify justice for us, please. Why is justice here? Okay? So, he has some type of star status from his involved, like so star status, celebrity status, popular status from his involvement with dealing in things pertaining to the law, government, the justice system. Okay, because like I said, he was like this political activist, type of individual. He's a conservative or what have you. Spirit, clarify this Ten of Swords. Clarify this Ten of Swords. He came into a lot of money, though. He was making a lot of money. He literally went from the Eight of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, okay? In this devil energy, okay? Because of the work that he do, which is where, jealousy and envy and different things like that from other people begin to, stem from and different things like that or what have you. But, maybe he got a little bit too big for his britches, okay? Because it seems like in some type of gathering, get-together celebrations or social engagement, he may have gotten down with the get down with someone else. I don't know if this was like, this could have been like some type of initiation type of process type of thing, or just a slip up, fuck up, mistake of his own type of thing, Spirit. But, obviously this may have gotten back to his wife, because whoever he's married to is all up in their feelings and their emotions, and it has to do with some type of ultimate betrayal, disloyalty, and sabotage, okay? And this is like, yeah, got the Ten of Cups here. So this is, we know that he obviously has a family. Because you got the Four of Wands here, the Ten of Cups here. So we know that this is a married man who has a family. I believe he has children and different things like that, or what have you. So we clarify the Ten of Swords. We do have the Lovers and the Three of Swords here. I just wanted to see, and I keep seeing the Three of Cups as well. So like I said, like the Three of Cups usually speaks of social engagements, gatherings, get-togethers, parties, celebrations, and different things like that, where people are mixing and mingling and indulging with one another and different things like that, or what have you. I do believe that, yeah, with this Magician energy here, this might have been some type of initiation type of thing, okay? Because, yeah, this was a third party. He was involved with some type of third party situation. I'm seeing the Lovers with the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. There was some type of third party situation here, okay? And that his wife is literally feeling some type of way about, okay? Third party situation or an actual three-way, allegedly, okay? As I said, this is for your entertainment purposes only, okay? Spirit, clarify the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? Why is the King of Cups here? Yeah, I'm seeing justice again. Whoever this King of Cups is, I don't know if this motherfucker is like a, what you call them? Like a shit. This might be an assassin that works for the fucking government or something. Because whoever this King of Cups is the killer. Justice in the Tower is sitting here trying to clarify the King of Cups. Whoever this King of Cups is could work for the government. This could be like a government sniper. Or what you call them, assassins. I'm telling you though, but this is a setup from high up. Which is my whole point in doing this. Spirit, clarify the King of Cups. Let me be sure though. Let me be sure. So I don't just want to be seeing the wrong thing. I keep saying things and I put the cards back in the deck to make sure I'm seeing the right things, and they keep coming back out. Keep coming back up. Spirit, clarify the King of Cups for us, please. There's a lot of secret things, hidden things, okay? That went on behind the scenes. Criminal activity. A lot of shady people. Dirty dealings, okay? And the jack up thing about this, I don't know why I feel like like similar to like how they did Dr. King, like how Dr. King literally had people around him on the day of his assassination that knew he was going to be the fuck assassinated on that day. Literally stepped aside, took a step back to the side, backed up so that the shooter could get a clear fucking shot to shoot Dr. King. Okay? This was an assassination. Like, literally. They killed this man the same way they killed Dr. King. Spirit is telling me right now. Swear to God, just came to me. Spirit is they killed this man the same way they killed Dr. King. The man that they claimed killed Dr. King was a patsy. He did not kill Dr. King. Okay? Dr. King was killed by a fucking assassin. A sharpshooter. A sniper. From across the way, from a building across the... Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. Spirit, clarify the King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups. Yeah, this motherfucker was in hangman. Remember when I told you he got some type of... He was hanging in... He was sitting in wait. He was in position. Locked and loaded, armed and ready. He received a message. Whether this was a phone call, an email, the green light, the go ahead. When he received that, remember when I told you when I seen the 8 of Wands and the Judgment card? He was in hangman. Whoever this King of Cups is, hanging around, waiting to get the word to take the shot. And somebody sent him that message. And he took the shot and killed the man. I'm telling you, whoever this King of Cups is. Now, I don't know who the fuck they gonna come out with the past and be like, did it, and all this other kind of shit, because they trying to put together a cover story right now, okay? This is a whole ass staged event, okay? And from this man's wife to the people that was around him yesterday at that damn event at the University of Utah knew that shit was gonna go down. Spirit, clarify the King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups. The Moon. Once again, the Moon talk about secrecy, witchery. It talk about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark, shady people, dirty dealings, illusions, fears, cover-ups, criminal activity. Okay, a whole lot of sneaky, freaky, creepy shit going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind one's back. Okay, any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? 7 of Pentacles. This is investment. This is a hit. He was paid to do this. Any other messages on the King of Cups, Spirit? Any other messages on the King of Cups? Look, there go that 8 of Wands again. Did I tell you he received some type of swift, fast communication, messages, news, and information? The shit could have came from a fire sign, or a fire sign, a fire sign man, an earth sign man, or another air sign man, a different air sign man besides. Yep, it was a fire sign man. This is who he got the communication from. But they work together. Whoever, it's several people. I'm telling you, several people involved. There's a fire sign person, an earth sign person, and another air sign person. And this King of Cups, who the shooter, okay? They the 4 main people who know that this is gonna go down. Any other messages, Spirit, on this King of Cups? Any other messages on this King of Cups? 4 Cups. I told you he received some type of small ass offer, proposition, or proposal. He was paid. He was paid. He was paid. How much was this King of Cups paid, Spirit? Yeah, this person, this King of Cups, you know, this was like there was a material attachment to the reason why this person did this. Like I said, it was a contract on this person. Three of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. There was a contract on him. This is on the death card. And the decision was made to kill this person. Okay? Spirit, what else? What else? How much was this king of, how much was this King of Cups paid, Spirit? I'll put that card back in the deck. How much was the King of Cups paid, Spirit? He definitely had a material attachment, okay? We seeing the seven. I keep seeing the Seven of Pentacles, and I keep seeing the, there it is. I keep seeing the Seven of Pentacles, as well as the, Nine of Pentacles, okay? Look, Nine of Pentacles, death. This person was paid the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is rewards for one's labor. For your hard work being done. Hard work paying off. He was paid the Nine of Pentacles. Death. To kill this man. Yep. And he got the green light to go ahead from this King of Wands. Okay? This King of Wands, this was a hope, wish, a dream come true for him. Okay? This is something this person desired, wanted, you know, or whatever to have done. Okay? Spirit, clarify this King of Swords. Swords, please. Clarify this King of Swords. What is this King of Swords, Spirit? Five of Swords. There was some type of conflict, defeat, hostility. Okay? A plot twist against this person. Or this person was dealing with some type of conflict and defeat, some type of hostility. The Five of Swords is abusive in nature. It's plot twist. It's like, it's toxic. It's hostile type of energy. It's conflict. It's defeat, or what have you. Okay? Yeah. You got shadow side and the Five of Swords here. Yep. And his energy at the bottom of the deck. Yep, that's what's going on here, though, y'all. I believe he got himself, he bit off more than he could chew. He got himself twisted and tangled into something sinisterly demonic. And he had people who was jealous, envious, and intimidated by him. It seemed like he may have blew up. You know, he probably have a whole, history of works that he's done and different things like that. Like, I don't know his whole background, his history, where he went to school and how he's excelled in life. But there's a lot of jealousy and envy around him because of the work that he do, because of his job, occupation, career. Okay. And also how he came up so fast and the type of money that he has. It's because of this devil energy here. He sold out to get it, baby. He sold out to get it. Yep. Okay, so you got the moon at the bottom of this deck, okay? So he has some secrets of his own, okay? Because once again, the moon talks about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark, okay? And you got the King of Swords at the bottom of this deck, okay? And he's the King of Swords, guys, okay? So let's see. Let's see if there are any other messages Spirit want me to share. Spirit, any other messages as it relates to Charlie Kirk, please? Charlie Kirk. Some type of family secrets of his could have been exposed or was going to be exposed. I don't know if somebody was threatening to expose some type of family secret or some type of secret he had, or if it had already or something like that. Spirit, what's going on? So he's an air sign. We got air energy here. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I mother freaking tell you? Whoever this fire sign energy had it out bad for him, okay? That fire sign is a double crosser. You got air sign energy, fire sign energy. This fire sign double cross this air sign. Charlie Clark is this air sign here. Conflict and defeat. Okay, we got crooked professional. Crooked professionals, wealthy elites, and hackers. What? He may have found out something. I don't know if he had spoke out about such a thing or he was going to speak out about such a thing. Because I'm seeing something about crooked professionals, wealthy elites, and hackers violating HIPAA laws to invade people's privacy. Especially people in unfortunate poverty. I don't know if this is something that he was going to speak about. Yeah, look, hitman. I'm telling you, this was a hitman. This was a hired hitman. This wasn't no random individual. We got sellouts don't work for God. They're shepherds for the devil. Spirit, any other messages? Any other messages as it relates to what happened to Kirk, or excuse me, I keep wanting to call him Kirk, Charlie Kirk, okay? The higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Third party situation gone wrong. He had a third party situation with somebody and that shit went wrong. I don't know if that person got to threatening him or, you know, what that situation was, okay? Charlie Kirk sold out to come up as much as he did, okay? That doesn't mean that he wasn't, you know, hard working and good in, you know, at what he did and the work that he did or what have you. He obviously, you know, had certain type of credentials or whatever doing what he do or what have you. But he did sell out at some point, okay? I feel like he went to some type of social engagement of some kind. I don't know if this was an initiation thing or this was just free willy on his part. You know, they got the rapping and this had happened type of thing. But he ended up fucking around with somebody, okay? And something obviously must have got back to his wife or his family or something like that or what have you. Like, there's a factor, but I feel like it's other shit going on. Setup gone wrong. Blood sacrifice. Moon magic. Hate. Illegally funded government operations. And I tell you, this is set up from high up, baby. Sneaky conning fox. Spirit, what else? Side piece don't know his or her own place. Overwhelmed by demons. Spirit, any other messages? I'm seeing RIP. Frauds, fakes, and imposters. Don't think it's a game when it's really not. Spirit, any other messages? Some very evil people want to sacrifice you. Wealthy white privilege, abuse of power, and discrimination. He was striving. It seemed like he was striving to do what was right in life. But, you know, he ended up doing anything for money in the end. And you know, he ran into some energy vampires along the way. Okay. Spirit, any other messages? We got dummies with guns. Conflicts, confusion, and competition. scoundrels. Spirit, any other messages? So I'm seeing murder by numbers, 369, 963. Okay. Scandalous. He could have been a popular loner. Spirit, any other messages? I'm also seeing fatal attraction. Whoever he messed around with had some type of fatal attraction for him. But he in lies and deception. Malicious military. Was this a military sniper? I do know this is a setup from high up though. Okay? I do know that. Fake people showing fake love straight up to your face. Your supposed family, your worst enemies at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if he had some family that was beefing with him or felt some type of way about him or his viewpoints or what. We got stubborn and stuck in your way. Shock. Devil worshippers. Major deals and money moves. The head nigga in charge. The HNIC. Ultimate betrayal for wealth, power, status, and privilege. No justice, no peace. Bullies in power. I'm telling you, bullies in power. Got something to do with this. Again, third party situations. I believe, and see, that's so fucked up. That's so fucked up, y'all. Because I believe the only reason why the third party situation is coming up is because I believe they used that to set him up. Okay? Like when he sold out, they could have sicked somebody on him for him to have you know what I'm saying, be involved in a third party situation with, just to have some blackmail ass type shit on him. And then they turned around and could have threatened to expose him or some type of shit unless he did what they wanted him to do, and maybe he was resistant or hesitated, and they said okay, and they knocked him smooth the fuck off. Okay, look, I'm trying to tell you what God love. That blood contract they signed. Oppression. Breaking news. Conflicts. Or excuse me, control freaks. Who can you trust when everyone has betrayed you? Burdens caused by others. Murderous black widow. I'm telling you, this person's wife know what it is. This person's wife know what it is and went along with the setup. She ain't pulled the trigger herself, but she damn sure know what's going on. The rabbit hole goes deep. Satanic sellouts. These fools sick to death for real. See, when he got in there, he probably seen some shit. Okay, them folks ain't right. The sellouts are all around you. Spirit, any other messages? I'm seeing election fraud here. Okay, maybe he found out something about some election fraud or something like that. I don't know if he was going to speak out about something like that, but I'm happening to see that. Satanic cults. I don't know if he was being initiated into some type of satanic cult. They want to stop you from speaking your truth. Somebody wanted to stop him from speaking the truth about something. Okay? They get mad and hate you when they can't control or manipulate you for their own ill will. And it's likely what got him killed. Because he ended up selling out to get maybe get a certain position, title, or role, or the type of money that he wanted to. They attacked him out of hate. Okay? Two-faced ass individuals. Okay? You think you know someone until you find out that evil was hidden. They're mad they didn't get what they wanted. Jealousy. top secret government facility or building. Spirit, what's going on? I'm seeing a girlfriend or a boyfriend or something. Yeah. I'm seeing a girlfriend or a boyfriend. I'm also seeing friends and associates, okay? And then I'm seeing wish I never knew them. Maybe that's how he ended up feeling. Okay? Spirit, any other messages? We got corrupt people in professional positions. The hate is real. Your entire family is in on the setup. Satanic powers that be. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, this is not a game. Dishonesty and trickery from someone you thought was a friend. Any other messages, Spirit, for Charlie Kirk, death? Any other messages, Spirit? Fuck. They sick the cot. They this how they fucking set them up, bro. They sick the cross dresser on him. Somebody who's a cross dresser or transgender or something like that, or what have you. To set them up for blackmail or some shit. It's probably, this is after he freaking sold out or something, or got that money or something like that. Yeah, there's a cover up that's going on. Yeah, they're telling lies to the general public. Spirit is saying evil is as evil does. Okay. The whole family in on it. Pay attention to the red flags, broken promises, targeted individuals, bad romance. He may have had a sex addiction. I don't care nothing about that, because I ain't even trying to expose that man life like that or what have you. But this was organized crime. Okay? This was organized crime. Okay? There's some dirty detectives involved. Abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to bully others into submission. Tampering with evidence. Big bad bullies. Illegal harassment. Side piece dude. Sex with me so amazing, bitch. What you know about that? I can't tell. Oh, they set him up. He was trying to find a way out. Betrayal for the love of money. He was being haunted. Somebody was a happiness hater. They thought he was dumb, slow, or stupid, but he wasn't. Random acts of violence, deception. Don't trust them. Spirit, any other messages? The enemy big mad. College campus scandal. The information is leaving someone shook. Somebody could have even been doing black magic or something over the day, over the situation, over the place, over him, or what have you. I'm seeing something about staff crew. I don't know if the shooter dressed like staff or crew or something like that was out at the college or something like that. Okay, I'm seeing something about staff crew. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? Staged events to allure and trick the masses. Paid ops, sellouts, cloud chasers, attention seekers, street theater, crisis actors. Yeah, I keep seeing something about staff crew. I don't know if the staff crew, if the shooter, I feel like the shooter was at a distance though. These staff, these crews that was there like on the grounds and around, they could have been like paid crisis actors involved in some type of street theater and shit around the situation. Okay. Yeah, somebody put a spell on you. Somebody put a spell on them. Okay, maybe to have them like, you know what I'm saying, like this illusion or something like that. Throughout the day, over the day, or what have you. Spirit, any other messages? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. This was like a terrorist attack, okay? Spirit, any other messages as it relates to Charlie Kirk, please? I'm seeing an insane twist here. There may be some type of insane twist, okay? It is definitely going to be some insane twist. It's going to be amazing. Always be amazing when they, come back and with their cover story. They act like they done cracked the case. So we got them. And be a whole patsy. Yeah, spirits say don't believe their lies. Don't believe their lies. They don't love you. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages as it relates to Charlie Kirk? Yeah, some type of illusions is being created. Like, they putting on some type of front, some type of illusions of some kind, Spirit is saying. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages pertaining to Charlie Kirk? Something was too risky, but they did it anyway. I'm saying it's too risky. Somebody is a psychotic narcissist. Maybe this is a person who was involved or, whatever. Okay, guys? Spirit, any other messages I need to share? I keep seeing terrorists. I keep seeing terrorists in some type of way, which, you know what I'm saying? He should have been watching his surroundings or what have you. But, I mean, this was kind of like a terrorist attack, okay? It is like what? Could be considered as freaking domestic terrorism or what have you. When people publicly assassinated and different things like this or what have you, it's like a terrorist damn attack. Okay, whether it happened on your own soil, the hell or not. Because I do keep seeing, I seen terrorist attack, and then I seen another card that say terrorist. Spirit, any other messages? Any other messages pertaining to Charlie Kirk? So I'm seeing triggered here. Somebody was triggered. This was a triggered attack, triggered terrorism, triggered violence, to cause, triggered, I got a lot of different things on here, from triggered attacks, triggered terrorism, triggered fights, triggered violence, triggered division, triggered violence, triggered discrimination, triggered murder, triggered hate, triggered riots, or what have you. This was a triggered situation. Okay? Yeah. I'm seeing agendas here. There was a whole agenda behind what took place today, guys. Any other messages, Spirit, I need to share? Any other messages I need to share? All the information I'm giving you guys is allegedly according to the information that is being given to me by my spirit guides. Okay, this is for your entertainment purposes only. Please use your own discernment, guys. Okay, so I'm seeing intimidation tactics. Somebody could have been trying to use some type of intimidation tactics on him. Maybe this could have been something that was going on behind the scenes. Like, I'm not saying that this is something that specifically was going on that day. Could have, but somebody was definitely using some type of intimidation, trying to intimidate him in some type of way, or using some type of intimidation tactics. I'm seeing conflicts and battles. These intimidation tactics led to the conflicts and battles that took place here. Okay, I'm seeing gossip here. I feel like somebody was threatened. I'm telling you, They set him up to be a part. They set him up, sick somebody on him, and set him up to participate in this third party situation. I'm telling you, something went on at some type of gathering, event, or private, social gathering, a celebration or something. That's when this third party situation happens, okay? There's no coincidence that all this money is sitting here on this devil, but you also got the Ace of Swords here, okay? And it basically put him in this celebrity status, star status, with this justice energy here, or what have you. But he ended up ultimately betraying, like, his family or his wife or whatever in this third party situation while at this gathering. Well, after this, I feel like they did this for blackmail, okay? Because I feel like after this, they tried to blackmail him in some type of way to get him to do what they wanted him to do. And I don't know, I feel like he, hesitated, wasn't willing to, or something like that, or whatever. And that's when a lot of the intimidation tactics and all this other kind of shit started, or what have you. And then, they was threatening to expose them and different things like that, or what have you. And then decided to take them out or some shit, okay? Spirit, any other messages? Yeah. So that's what's going on here, guys. This is a sad situation. This is a sad situation. This is the world that we live in, okay? Where you can't even go to an outdoors event in broad damn daylight without the possibility of getting shot and killed. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I understand about people thinking you living in a world so wonderful and so great. You can't send your kids to school without it possibly getting shot the fuck up and one of your kids getting the fuck hurt. You understand what I'm saying? You can't go to a fucking parade without somebody mowing down a crowd of people. You can't go to an event at a university, at a college campus, in broad fucking daylight, okay? Without some tragic event taking place. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. And for what? Because a person is not who you want them to be? Saying or doing what you want them to do? So, you just come along and decide you want to eliminate them? Okay? And so, you're worthy of living, but this person is not. Never mind the fact he has children, he has a family, and all other kind of responsibilities. But because he's not who you want him to fucking be, because you don't like what he has to say. Fuck, never mind the fucking fact that in black and white, his First Amendment right is freedom of fucking speech. But because you can't control him and manipulate him the way you want to, he's not doing what you want to do, saying what you want him to say. Not going along with what you want them to go along with this satanic, masonic, demonic bullshit, so you set them up to take them out. That's the world that we live in, collective. How free do you fucking feel? How much of a best life do you fucking have? Like, seriously. People need to stop lying to themselves. Stop tricking your own fucking mind. Lying to your own damn self. Because that's what people are doing. That's what the hell people are doing. Y'all, I don't know why the hell I thought earlier they said 1 o'clock. It's only 11. It's a trip. It literally is said that. Y'all, some damn Mandela effect or something happened. When I looked at this phone earlier, it literally said 1 o'clock. Y'all remember when I said it earlier? I was like, oh, it was yesterday when this happened. It's still the same day. It's just now 11 o'clock where I am. When I looked at this phone earlier and I said that, I kid you not, my clock said 1 o'clock. Like it was 1 o'clock in the morning. What the entire hell? 111 on the clock. Angel number 111. Okay. The angel number the angel number 111 signifies that you are on the right path. Your thoughts are rapidly manifesting and you are undergoing a spiritual awakening, a new beginning. Okay? For those of you who are resonating with the angel number 111. Okay? It serves as a message to stay positive, trust your intuition, and your goals. Okay? This just clarifies what I'm telling you right now is the truth. I have absolutely no reason to make it up. I'm trying to tell you, this is a setup from high up. Okay. Um, Angel number 111 also tells you to actively work towards your desired outcomes. Okay. As the universe is aligning events in your favor, guys. Okay. So, y'all look that up. That's what's going on here, though. This is an unfortunate situation. This man was way too young to die. Okay. I don't know him personally. Okay, he don't have to be a perfect person. I don't have to know him personally to know right from wrong and know that it was wrong for anybody to snuff this man's life out. But you're not gonna be held with the damn responsibility of explaining to his children why the fuck he's not coming home. Because your selfish, evil, wicked, toxic asses decided you wanted to snuff a man's life out because he wasn't who you the fuck you wanted him to be. As if it says that any fucking where, legally, biblically, or anything at all, that a person has to bow down, worship, obey, serve you according to how you want them to, or the fuck else. I'm tired of this shit, and it's high time that people wake up, rise up, and speak the fuck up. Yeah. There was things that was going on in secret, okay? Things that was going on behind the scenes, okay? Which is the reason for all this jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition, retaliation, punishment, payback, and revenge against this man because of the work that he did. Okay? Yeah, and there is a cover-up. There is some type of cover-up that is taking place. Spirit is saying. Spirit, any other messages? Yeah, look at this. A cult. Should have known. It's always some type of satanic, masonic, demonic ass cult. Somewhere in the damn mix. Okay? This cult is involved in this man's death. Revenge. They wanted revenge on this man. Somebody wanted revenge on this man. Celebrity. Okay? Now, I explained to you all earlier, a lot of times y'all hear celebrity and you automatically think your favorite singers and dancers and rappers and shit. Not only persons in the entertainment industry are celebrities. There are people who work for the government, who are politicians, who are activists, all different people, all kind of levels that are popular, well known, have some type of star status, celebrity status. Okay? Yeah. They were trying to trap him. They trapped him in some type of way. They were trying to trap him. Look, lies. I feel like could have been threatening to tell some type of lies on him, or to blackmail him, or some type of shit like that, guys. Okay? I'm seeing male here. We know that he is a masculine individual. The person that killed him is a masculine. Okay? Spirit, what else is going on here? What else is going on as it relates to Charlie Kirk? As it relates to Charlie Kirk. Yep. We got death. Devil. Okay. Spirit, any other messages? I'm telling you, they set him. They set him up, man. They set him up. They gifted him with shit or what have you. He was invited to some type of party of some kind. I told you, and they set him up. Whatever that motherfucking third party ass situation is, baby, they got some type of blackmail fucking on them. Somebody probably recorded that shit. And they get them folks in two goddamn ways. Two goddamn ways. They can do it with infidelity, period. Especially if the person is married. Obviously, they wouldn't want their wife or their family or their children or no. Especially people who are in certain positions, they wouldn't want like their followers and different things to know that they're but more often than not, it'll be the most shadiest ass blackmail that they can get the fuck on them. Either they get them to sleep with somebody of the same sex, or they get them to sleep with somebody underage. And they record that shit. And then they use this fucking blackmail on them. Accomplice, partners in crime. There are several accomplices and partners in crime. Jealousy. Somebody wanted revenge on this man out of jealousy. Because of something, some type of secret shit that was going on behind the scenes. Whoever this is in this celebrity status, we know that he has some type of star status, celebrity status himself. But there, there's other people that he mixed and mingled with and was around who, has that same type of status as well. Okay? These are the people, this party shit keep coming up. I'm trying to tell you. The showdown went down at the hold down. When it comes to this damn party. I keep seeing it. I see some other things that they want to, I see some other things. Yeah. That's fucked up. Serial killer. I told you, then look at it. I don't know how well y'all can see this car here, but this man look like he way across the way. You see a building look like it's over here across this field here. Look like it could be that concert. Didn't I tell you somebody was at a distance? That this person, this shooter, he looked like he got one of them long ass, sniper ass type of rifles, and then he got the scope on that bitch. Yeah, y'all, this is an assassin. Sniper ass type motherfucker. Sharpshooter ass type motherfucker. He was at a distance away. He was not on the ground. Didn't nobody walk up to that damn man and shoot the shit out of him and then casually the fuck walk off or jog off. And nobody in the crowd seen the killer, stopped the killer, tripped that motherfucker on the way out. Come on, bruh. They do stupid shit right in our face and nobody won't speak up and fucking say nothing. It don't even make logical sense, man. This was a whole crowd of people out here. This was a whole event in the daytime. Broad daylight at this university. They want you to believe that somebody walked in there with a weapon, walked through the crowd, walked up to this man face to face, boom, and then casually walked off, jogged off or something. And a motherfucker didn't stick their foot out to trip that motherfucker. Didn't no big burly all-American man out there in that audience push that motherfucker? You mean to tell me wasn't no damn college quarterbacks in that motherfucker audience that could have tackled the shit out of his ass? Stop. He wasn't even on them grams. He wasn't even on them grams to shoot away. Show what? Show what? I'm trying to tell you. They killed this man the same way. Spirits say they killed him the same way they did Dr. King. Assassination. And the shooter, the killer, this motherfucker's a serial killer. He got bodies. He done killed before. He done did this shit before. He do this for a living. Assassination. Spirit, any other messages? Of course, they got life insurance on them. You know that. You know that. Family in on it. Family know what's going on. Allegedly. That's what spirits say. Family in on it. Spirit, what else? Organized crime. This is organized crime, y'all. This person was going through dealing with some type of abuse and neglect by this fire sign here. Look, I'm telling you, that fire sign keep coming up. One of them the first cards that came out, the ace, what was it? Air energy and fire energy was the first cards that came out. And these cards here that I pulled. Here's an air sign, Libra. Whoever that fire sign is the motherfucker who was jealous, who called the shots, who put in the order, who gave the green light to whoever this water sign is. The water sign is shooter. Trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't got no reason why. This was a setup from high up. This man was absolutely too darn young to damn die. Period. Spirit, please give me clear and accurate messages as it relates to Charlie Kirk, please, who is sun sign Libra. Spirit, was this a setup that was from high up? Was this a setup from someone higher up in power, Spirit? Was Charlie Kirk's assassination set up by somebody higher in power? Was Charlie Kirk's assassination set up by someone higher in power? Yes. I'm not sure if y'all can see that or not, but it's rocking yes. I kind of got this. Hold on. Spirit, was Charlie Kirk's assassination a setup? Was Charlie Kirk's assassination a setup, Spirit? Was Charlie Kirk's assassination a setup? Can you give me a clear answer so everybody can see, please? That's a yes, y'all. Were there persons who were higher in power involved, Spirit? Spirit, was it a regular civilian that killed Charlie Kirk? Was it a regular civilian that killed Charlie Kirk? Was it a regular civilian that killed Charlie Kirk? No. Was it a assassin, a sniper, or a sharpshooter that killed Charlie Kirk? Was it an assassin, a sharpshooter, or a sniper that killed Charlie Kirk? Yes. Spirit, is Charlie Kirk's family are they aware that he was going to be set up or sacrificed on today? Are they in on the sacrifice of Charlie Kirk, allegedly? Yes. Did the satanic powers that be set Charlie Kirk up, Spirit? Did the satanic powers that be set Charlie Kirk up? Yes. Is the fire sign somebody who is in government, in power, and authority, Spirit, that was jealous of Charlie Kirk? Is the fire sign order to hit somebody in authority, in government, or in power? Yes. Spirit, did they kill Charlie Kirk the same way that they killed Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? Yes. Okay? I ain't got no reason to make it up, but this is allegedly, according to the information that's been given to me by my spirit guys. Thank you, Spirit. Please close the spiritual portal. Please clear the energy. Okay? This is for your entertainment purposes only, y'all. So I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to the situation y'all might be dealing with, or well, we know this is not a situation y'all dealing with. Okay, this is obviously another situation. I'm so used to giving my regular disclaimer, guys. Okay, as always, guys, y'all, if y'all want to contact me, if you want to follow me on Instagram, if you want to make a modest contribution to help the growth of the channel, you can definitely do so. You can find that information in the description box below, guys. I didn't know that the situation was going to get all into that other information. I just wanted to kind of see what messages was going to come out, because I knew that this was like a hit. This was no random as occurrence by some nutcase that decided they was just going to go and shoot and kill this man in broad daylight on a darn college campus. Okay? You got folks that stone cold crackheads and career criminals and shit that wouldn't even be nothing that, okay? So I knew it was something else that was going on, okay? And when it comes to, when I listened to that press conference, I'm like, the shit that they saying is way too damn fishy. Speaking in all these damn subliminals and riddles and rhymes and the sideways ass shit that was, slick me and said why they try. You know how people say shit acting like they speaking for you, but they throwing slick shots and legit kind of speaking against you ass type shit. That's what the fuck I was hearing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for y'all to hear, like, I can hear certain things regularly, like the hidden conversation with these politicians and things when they talk. For you to hear, for those of you who may not be awake or aware or maybe not fully awake and aware or what have you, or like, highly intuitive like that, for you to hear what I'm talking about, it would probably take you getting on a psychedelic, okay? Or like smoking some really good weed, okay? I'm not promoting y'all to do that, which, I'm not anti marijuana. It's just a plant. But for you to understand what I'm saying, because marijuana, and I'm saying this because marijuana and psychedelics stimulate your mind. Okay, so it basically, it expands the mind and it opens up extra senses once you are high. You know what I'm saying? This is why you become like almost like super alert, extra alert of certain things. You know what I'm saying? After you have smoked the different things or what have you. And I don't smoke anymore. I haven't smoked in like so many years or what have you. But I used to, like, naturally, I can naturally see these things and hear these things now or what have you. But did you know that for those of y'all who smoke and different things like that or what have you, if you really just pay attention or what have you, if any of you out, even if y'all only do like gummies or something like that or what have you, do that shit. And then watch a press conference recording or listen to the news or some type of, when these politicians, presidents or whoever is, doing some type of address to the nation or some shit like that, and listen at the fucking extra conversation. It's almost like it's like another conversation. It's a conversation within a conversation. Words have other meanings, okay? Like, it's hard to explain, honey, but the English language is cursed in itself, okay? But anyway, y'all, another story for a different day, child, okay? I do send my condolences for the people who did love and care about and appreciate this man. I didn't know him personally or what have you, or the workings that he did or anything like that. But when I seen this, I'm like, because it was on my news feed thing on YouTube, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Okay? And when I seen the the news clip and thing, like what it was saying, I just knew that this was gonna be a black man. Okay? Especially when it was like activists and different things like that. Like, I don't know, like, I don't think I know any Caucasian activists ever in life. I'm pretty sure there's plenty out there, whatever, but I don't know any Caucasian. There's been plenty of the people that I know. Like, I know Caucasian people who are like motivational speakers and life coaches, and they do a lot of speaking. I didn't know Caucasian people. There were Caucasian people who considered themselves activists. Okay, I literally thought the word activist was used for a lot of people who are, brown skin complexion, you know what I'm saying, or colored complexion or what have you. I've never known of a Caucasian person being called an activist. But when I seen that he was conservative and different things, I was like, a conservative activist that's black? So I clicked on it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, who is this? Or what have you. Yeah. And I was like really surprised, and I'm like, wow, they killed this white man like this in broad daylight at a college campus. Like, if you're not safe on a college campus, where the fuck are you safe at? You know what I'm saying? You know how it's just like some places that you like, you almost expect to be safe at. That's like colleges, hospitals, you know, government facilities. It's just certain places. Your doctor's office. It's certain places like you expect to be safe at without question. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of thought colleges was one of those things, even though this is not the first time that something has happened at a college campus, but like in broad daylight and outside, like it's weird. Okay, people on that extra, people on that extra. Okay, and you know, so it's very subliminal. And even though this happened on 9/10, technically it do still you know, still has that 9/11 subliminal, you know, attached to it. We all know what went down on 9/11 and different things and what have you. So see, this is why you'll have to pay attention, okay? Because yearly, you know, like annually, certain different times of the year, there are certain things that goes on. Like, I could literally legit break this shit down for y'all, but I swear to God, like, you know, you know, the folks will probably, you know, want to holler at me or something like that. If I could literally draw y'all a blueprint and tell you what time of year mass shootings are going to happen, what time of year, what they classify as natural disasters are going to happen, what time of year, like certain things is going to happen. It happens every year like clockwork, and it depends on if it's election year or not. And it depends on a lot of different things. Okay, but I'm telling you, I could literally write a blueprint year by year of when certain shit is going to go on. Okay, because these people have a pattern and they have a blueprint and they follow that blueprint all the time. It's just that most people, like I said, most people are y'all either entertained or y'all fucking distracted or y'all not paying attention because y'all assume y'all living your blessed life and shit or what have you. So, you know, these people spend trillions of dollars to keep your ass distracted and entertained with the hopes that you not paying attention to what's going on around you, which most people aren't. Most people are just appalled by shit when it randomly happened, and then it'd be like, oh my God, how awful is this? This is so tragic, you know, or what have you. But the signs and the semblance was all around leading up to, you know, this, that, or the third going on, or what have you. But anyway, guys, as always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch the surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. And if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. On to the next time. Peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. And also, there's also subliminal around the fact that there was only one person, okay, who was killed. Because that also ties into that y'all just have to know numerology, okay? And how shit goes on, guys, okay? So I hope this gave y'all the truth and the clarity that y'all were seeking pertaining to the situation. Till the next time, peace. Also, I just want to say, all the other things, it was not my intent or purpose to just like put out private personal information. There's nothing that I said that I meant to be of just, you know, blatant disrespect or disregard to people and their feelings and their emotions, because this is something fresh that just happened and different things like that. I'm totally sensitive to that. I do give my condolences and different things like that. I just wanted it to be known that this was a hit. This man was matter-of-factly assassinated. I believe everybody all the way across the board clearly knows that this was an assassination, a public assassination, okay? Or what have you, without a doubt. But what I was trying to prove is that this was no random occurrence. This was no regular, everyday, average Joe. And that's the patsy. That's what they're working on right now behind the scenes. That's the patsy. When they finally get their little cover story together, that's what they're going to put on display. that this was some random disgruntled as Patsy, okay, who didn't like the viewpoints and the lifestyle or the ideals or of Charlie Kirk, and decided to, in this vengeful rage, show up at the vent and decide to shoot and kill this man. That's the cover story they're going to put out. And they're going to say, oh, this person comes to find out they have a history of mental illness. This person, have a history of anti-Semitic ass bullshit. They come up with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This person has always, glorified, fantasized about past lone wolf shooters and serial killers or some shit. I could write these people's script for them. I could. They do the same shit. It's not funny, but they do the same shit. I could literally write their script for them. Okay? This is what they're going to do. They're going to come out with this random ass Patsy. And they're going to make it seem like this person, which is like this disgruntled person who has a history of mental illness, who became very angry at Charlie Kirk. They're gonna tell you about this person's background, probably show you this person's social media. Oh, they've been ranting and raving about certain things on their social media as to how they hated Charlie and they was against his viewpoints and his ideals. Like, they're gonna come up with the whole shebang. They plotting it right now. They're setting it up right now. Just sit back and watch the cover story. And don't say I didn't tell you so. Okay? I promise you. I promise you. What we gonna do? They gonna make it seem like they might go to this person's house and be like, oh, they had a whole arsenal of weapons at their home. Or, you know what I'm saying? And, every time they do this, it's always be a gun grab. Every time they have one of these shootings, it always be this big talk, then, all of a sudden it's this attack against the NRA and all this other kind of shit. The weapons grab. There needs to be stricter gun laws and shit. And then you're going to piss off all the pro-Second Amendment right-ass people and shit. You know what I'm saying? It happens every fucking time. Okay? Every fucking time. And this is not about gun. You can't punish the owners of guns, all owners of guns, just because, especially because of a staged event that you the fuck set up. Okay? Even career criminal, careless, reckless, childish, ignorant, young, dumb, immature career criminals ain't going around here killing people every single damn day with the guns that they illegally the fuck own. Okay? And if you think about it, every time these things go on, the only people you want to punish are the people who legally have their weapons. You understand what I'm saying? And following the freaking rules, regulations, and bylaws for owning their own fucking weapons. That's not the answer to the fucking problem. Okay? Especially when these are staged fucking events. Anyway. It's a different topic for a different day. But, because you get tired of the same repetitive ass cycle. It's the same thing over and over and over again. You understand what I'm saying? Same shit. Okay? But usually they don't go on to put too long, honey, because, what you ain't gonna do, to make some, some of them all-American, individuals stand up and rise up. That one damn thing for sure. They're gonna stand up and rise up for the Second Amendment goddamn right. You ain't taking their goddamn guns. Okay? But they do it every time. They do it every single time with these things. And what people don't understand is like it be so stupid. Okay? And it's usually the reason why some things change or whatever, but it's usually the reason why at the end of the day there's no real big changes with gun laws and different things like that or what have you, because those who are in the know, who are of, they know good damn hell well that this is not on regular law-abiding citizens around here who choose to own and follow the laws with owning their own weapons. They know that these things that is happening don't have anything to do with these darn people. At the end of the day, they know that, okay? There's other situations, other things that's going on that's causing these situations to happen, okay? And they know it. But anyway, guys, so I just wanted to say that. So the next time, y'all. Peace.